Hello and good evening, my pretties. It's almost the apocalypse, and I've been listening to the Clocktown theme like on repeat nonstop because somebody on my dashboard reblogged that stuff, and I was all like, "Do I still have time to complete my mask quests?" Are you laughing at me?
No, it sounds like diarrhea outside.
I should just close that window. Anyway, let's get right to this because this is getting to be like this way, that way, the other way, the other way. And I'm like, whoa, craziness. So I'm guessing that the reason they have icons now is because we have seen Dave TG Turntick Godhead's face IRL. So, something is amiss. What is it? That's not amiss in John's room. Curse you, Homestuck. Hurry and activate the generator. It's vibrating. You fire up the generator and drag the cord into the mausoleum. It of course would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everybody's business. Jaspers gets a little statue, angel statue. Defile tomb. Sorry, Jaspers. I have to make space for the laptop. He's wearing a suit. The cat is wearing a suit. I am so tempted to bring up that picture I saw of a black cat wearing like a dicky. Is that what it's called? The little thing with a tie on it? Anyway. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny, custom-tailored suit and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Well, at least Jasper's isn't the IKEA monkey. Plug in your laptop. It's like, oh, Esperb is happening. Oh, Dave is happening. Oh. Yep, it's doing the same thing mine does when I have messages. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls off your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? Everything is nice and comfortably assorted here. The door, John. Look at the door. Oh. Huh. You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. I should have noticed that. I usually notice that crap. Oh. Oh, his emotion meter went down to sad. What? This is so outrageous. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the underwater theme in the first, Mario. She's such a goober. Esther John. John is like, I'm just gonna keep this bucket on my head. That's obscene. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what? No. For now I've retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bros copied long story. Not gonna talk about it. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. You're referring to your brother's collection. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, that semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or semi-ironic, man, I don't even know. We're starting to think of some of this shit that's going a little too far, and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Haha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Cal wouldn't look at me like that. With those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're going to have a field day with that. I'm currently scrolling notes furiously into one of many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dropped in his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Alright, I'm out later. Interrogate this mad woman. Sprite log. Now she can talk? Or he turned she? I don't know, the puppet didn't... I don't know what to call it. It's not really a puppet. It's like a stringless puppet. The clown doll didn't really have a gender because it was... Oh, jeez. I can't really read that blue. Nana? Yes, dear. Oh, you scared the living daylights out of me. Well, I guess it was a really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana? Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I'm delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I will take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Oh, it's a touchy reunion. I might have to do something when I get home. I mentioned it several videos ago, like one of the first videos I did, that I lost my Nana roughly around this time last year. But the Christmas before that, she gave me a copy of The Nightmare Before Christmas, which you can record the pages on. I have yet to listen to it, probably because the minute I do, I'm going to start bawling like a small child. But this right here makes me want to do it. Next page. Dad is using his broom-kind strife specialist to whack the living hell out of these imps. He also had enough time to clean up the kitchen in the process. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe that happened in the past, and this is a result. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no! When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you are talking about? It is where we are now. A realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the Inciposphere. Inciposphere? A place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we're inside a computer or in a game software or something? A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless Autobox car? How old are you? Well, it's like this machine that, Of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg. I like her. The reason I totally fell for that shit, though, is because timelines, Homestuck, yeah. Oh, okay. John's like, I'm not even going to acknowledge that I just got pranked the hell out of by my grandma. No, John, you are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routine, in a way, served to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Shut up, dog. So, the software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of any physical machine and somewhat paradoxically always has. So it's a pocket universe, existing outside of space and time as we know it, and sort of like a Wrinkle in Time instance, we've been brought to this place, but we could be brought to this place as it is from any time period along the timeline. Generally, I follow time travel and alternate universe instances pretty well because I tend to write fanfiction involving it, so I think I understand. It actually makes quite a bit of sense to me. I just needed to read it a second time. Go on. Ooh, fancy. Spirographs. I want 20 of them. Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the Inciposphere, is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about this, dear. Hoo-hoo. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. See, now I'm getting flashbacks to when I read the second book in the Brothers' War Antiquity Cycle for Magic the Gathering. So, Skya would be a place that, like, Sarah's realm would be protecting, while Phyrexia would be trying to invade. So Sarah versus Yawgmoth? I think I get it. I do want to look up one thing, though, because I'm not sure I know the definition of the word crucible. A ceramic or metal container in which metals or other substances may be melted or subjected to very high temperatures, a place or occasion of severe test or trial, a place or situation in which different elements interact to produce something new. A dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. I think definition number 3 here makes the most sense. Okay. Stalemate? And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. So John here is the catalyst, introducing a new piece to the board. Me? Four slots, huh? This analogy makes perfect sense. Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins, light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. Always destined to lose, huh? I can't tell if it's a subversion or some sort of subtle thing evoking, like, Kingdom Hearts archetypal plot. Quest of futility. Wow, really? Then what's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle. Whoa! That always happens at the perfect time. For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya, and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build! John is ridiculously excited for this. I love this. A magical adventure with their dead grandma helping you out. Oh man. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know, that all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad. Yes, John. And then after that, we solve the ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction. Oh no, I'm afraid not. What? Aw. His frowny face is so cute. He's like, yeah, no. Your planet is done for, dear. There is nothing you can do about that. Oh. The purpose is so much more important than saving that silly little planet, though. And that is? Yes, I will have to agree with the flow tag about that. Oh, she left blue goo on the wall. Damn it, Grandma. John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Nana. You're a good boy, and good boys deserve treats. Hooray! I'm going to bake you some cookies. John doesn't like this? The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her. Well, too much of something is, you know, that song by the Spice Girls. Oh, God damn it, that's just what you need, more baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. No. Rose is like, pay attention to me. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Hit John in the head with the box to get his attention. She's smacking him against the head repeatedly with a box, and he's so involved in his anti-Betty Crocker rant. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he is undeterred. That is some fit he is throwing. And she's like, I do not approve of your shenanigans one bit. Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana sprites. Nana sprite. I'm going to wind up calling that the Nanner sprites. Nanarchy. Strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your game FAQs walkthrough/journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. It's a good question. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? What? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. What? Where did this panel come from? John, cookies now. No, you refused outright. This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies. Yep, I had to do that. Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid. You really need to work on your manners. Ugh, you're such a child. I love it. Stupid, stupid, dumb. It's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. I'm hiding off panel just to flip you off. There is a bucket on the bed. I'm dying. For the last time I command you to get the cookies, boy. It's just not gonna happen, buddy. Wow, he's stomping pretty hard. If that were Colonel Sassacres, I wonder if it would be bouncing. Years in the future, for the last time, I commit you. Not really enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. Beans, custard, human etiquette. Yup. I don't have time to read this page, so I'm going to have to hold it. Video.